welcome to the show. Super excited about being at the Page House today, and I have Mano and Joanne with me, the owners here. Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you for inviting us in today, as you are always inviting to the folks in Dublin and Lawrence County, and we appreciate you. I want to get started really quickly with, first off, tell us a little bit about you, Mano, and a little bit about you, Joanne, for our viewers.
Ladies first.
Okay. Well, let's see. I came to Dublin looking for a bed and breakfast. Actually, we searched around Georgia, and we ended up in Dublin and fell in love with the Page House. And that was almost 2 years ago.
So a history of this type of business, or this is just something
No.
later in life you decided you wanted to do, or?
I retired from teaching after 32
So a
years.
retired teacher, okay.
And then I got bored. So I'm not bored here. That's
Okay.
for sure.
And for you, Mano, a little history?
Well, I'm from Western New York, Buffalo, Niagara Falls area. I met Joanne in Florida, and I was a maintenance director at the time, and she said, she wanted to do something, and I'm like, well, couldn't think of anything to do, so I said, let's look into a bed and breakfast, and
See, it was his idea.
that's always it was over from there. So
And so you guys came to Dublin, and you were riding around. You tell the story. What happened?
Oh, yeah. Well, Kelly, the original owner, took us all around Dublin, and everyone was so wonderful and so welcoming. And we just fell in love with the town. After being in Tampa with the traffic and just craziness, this was a welcome
So how did
sight.
you discover the Page House?
Online. We saw that it was for sale, and we did some research on the town and the statistics in the town and everything, and I said, well, we need to go see this one.
First impression when you walked in?
walked into the Page House. I was blown away by the size, because it kind of listed it as a small property. I was a chef back in New York for a facility just like this, except it was bigger. It was 30 rooms, 30 guest rooms, had a big front porch. The columns, they had the same columns, but the columns were like 25 feet high and probably 8 feet around. And they had a front porch that could seat about 20 people. So when I saw this, I fell in love with it, and and the town, everybody's so friendly. Our neighbors came and greeted us. It was really nice.
And so you guys, about 2 years in Dublin, in owning the Page House. A lot of new things here, a lot of different things here, a lot of exciting things here. Talk about some of the new things. I know you mentioned being a chef and some of the things that I'll let you tell. So.
Well, other than a bed and breakfast, yes, we implemented a full service menu for breakfast, and we also do dinners and luncheons and meetings with all the businesses in town. We're trying to spread the word that we do small meetings, large meetings, breakfast, lunch, anything they'd like to have.
And let me ask you then, and for our viewers, if you were out for lunch one day and you just wanted somewhere different to go, can you just stop in at the Page House for lunch, or do you need to be staying
I'll
with
hand that
you?
over to
Or
you.
have,
Typically, we don't serve lunch at all unless it's a meeting
Okay.
or some type of event. We do private dinners.
okay.
In fact, we had one that just blew up on us tonight. We had a lady, she had 2 other couples, 6 people wanting to have a private dinner. I said, well, that's fine. We can do that. And then I offered it to our guests. If you're not a guest of the hotel, it's $75 per couple. And if you're a guest staying with us, it's only $50 a couple. Well, $49.99. So I said, well, I'm making dinner anyway, so I told our guests. So now we went from having 6 to almost 12 people for dinner tonight.
Yeah,
So
that'll be nice.
And can we talk a little bit about dinner? What are some let's just say we have a couple, or we've got 4 couples and we want to get together and we just want to do something a little bit different in a different atmosphere. And I call you, tell me about some different menu options.
Well, prime rib, but I do prime rib only if there's going to be 4 more people eating it. Now tonight nobody wanted prime rib, so I'm doing pecan crusted salmon with wild rice. I'm doing shrimp scampi with linguine in a little light cream sauce. I have a pork Madeira as well, which is pork tenderloins sauteed with mushrooms and splashed with some Madeira wine. That one I'm serving with wild rice as well.
Sounds
And
good.
then I got another dish I call Georgia chicken, which is a boneless, skinless, breaded chicken breast. I pan fry it and then I oven bake it, and I top it with pecan and sweet onion relish. And
Okay, and I got to
Delicious.
ask now, I know you got to have some kind of dessert.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, we do a brownie sundae for two. It's a nice big brownie, a nice scoop of ice cream, and we garnish it with chocolate syrup and some fruit. And then we're also doing sorbet, and we have a cream cheese cheesecake. Yeah.
Okay, and so talked a little about dinner. I know breakfast, but for our viewers, and sometimes people may, you don't have to go out of town to have a vacation.
Exactly.
Somebody may just want to come here and relax for the night or for the weekend, and just to get out of the house. Tell me a little bit about rooms and room rentals and things such as that here.
Yes, we've had a lot of guests that want to, celebrate anniversary or just have a night alone without the children or something like that. And yeah, we have beautiful guest rooms. Each of the rooms has a private bath, and it's very quiet here generally. We don't really allow children, so it's a really nice atmosphere. And they can, if they come in for an evening, they can have dinner and then breakfast the next morning. It's
Okay,
really nice.
and are all rooms the same price, or there different types of rooms, different amenities in the rooms?
Yes, well, you want to tell them about the amenities?
Oh, sure. We have only queen and king suites. There's usually only a single bed in each one, but we do have some rooms that are larger, and we can throw in what we call a trundle bed to accommodate, a father and a son that don't want to share a bed together, that type of thing. Our queen rooms start at $139 and go up to $149 a night. Like I said, all our rooms come with flat screen TVs, refrigerators, their own bathrooms, a workstation. Each room has its own desk area. We also have free Wi-Fi throughout the house. In our common area, some of the guest rooms, like our grand suite called the Lovett Suite, named after Mr. Lovett, is $189 a night, but it is an oversized canopy king bed. It has its own kitchenette. It has a jacuzzi tub.
A small apartment.
Yeah, it's nice.
Technically, it's actually
Yeah.
5 rooms
Wow.
in one, technically. And then that's a king suite, and then we have 2 other king suites. One's an oversized king, and those start at $149 and then $159.
Fantastic. Sounds like you guys have a lot of great things going on here. I'm sure we're going to take a look around. We're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cannon, President of Citizens Bank of Lawrence County. If you're presently a customer of ours, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing us to be your bank. We appreciate the confidence you have placed in us and enjoy providing you with the most up-to-date banking products and services to satisfy your needs. If you're not a current customer, we would like to invite you to stop by and let us show you true community banking at its best. We concentrate on our local community, doing our part to make Dublin and Lawrence County a better place to live, work, play, and retire. We recently introduced 2 new products, eStatements and Access Now, our mobile banking app. Both of these products will help to make banking with us more convenient and will also help to provide you with a safer and more secure banking experience. So for all your banking needs, just give us a call or stop by and let us show you personal banking at its best. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
There's nothing quite like a delicious meal with friends and family. That's why the newest and most exciting restaurant is now open in downtown Dublin, the local Yolk Cafe. We specialize in serving breakfast, brunch, and lunch all day, 7 days a week to ensure each meal is a great one. Whether you're having our huge portions of eggs Benedict, omelets, or waffles in the morning, or our giant hamburger steak platter or jaw-dropping turkey avocado wrap for lunch, we are ready to please you. Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. It's what we do. The local Yolk Cafe in downtown Dublin and next to Georgia Military College.
Hey, welcome back to the show. If you don't know, if you haven't been in the Page House, we certainly want to encourage you to come. But we're on the 2nd floor now, and we are upstairs right outside the Lovett Suite, actually, in just one of the general sitting areas. And And boy, I tell you, you can really feel like home here, really, really quick. Just to sit back in the chair that I'm in, or I could see me laying on that couch. Right? I don't know if we're supposed to lay on the furniture or not, but I could certainly do that. Joanne, Mono, you guys, I ride by a lot and I see the sign out front that says you have an event coming up or something that's planned. First, tell me something that you've done in the past, maybe a fun event or fun experience or something, and then we'll talk about some things that are on tap for the Page House.
Okay, we've had several weddings here, which is really nice.
Any funny stories about a wedding or anything eventful? We don't have to name names or anything,
Oh,
but
dear.
or any of them more exciting than others, maybe
Well,
sometimes.
yeah, there was a couple who were high school sweethearts, and they were a little up in age now, and
Like 50.
She was pretty up in
A little higher.
but they look wonderful. And the two of them were high school sweethearts, and when they went to college, they didn't see each other. And then she was married for about 30 years. Her husband passed, but he never married. And they met up again, and they were still in love. And
Wow.
they got married here.
Yeah,
It
the
was
Pages.
really, really, really sweet.
That
Yeah.
is cool. So
was
so
beautiful.
weddings taking place here. What other types of events have you had?
We're doing wine tastings. We're trying to do
Okay.
those. That was really very good. Mono cooked up a storm.
Oh, we do reception type events, bridal showers, baby showers, birthday parties, class reunions. This goes on. Any kind of function you think can happen, we've probably done it already.
So anything in the near future that you guys? I know the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving's around the corner. Christmas. What do we have planned for those days?
Yes, well, this Saturday night we have a masquerade wine tasting event coming up. And actually my daughter-in-law is presenting the wines. It's One Hope Company, and what they do is a portion of the profits from the wine sales go to the charity of your choice. So we chose the Exchange Club, which takes care of all of the charities, the local charities.
Okay.
So we're really thrilled about
Awesome.
that. That's going to be really nice. Yes, for the holidays, we're already taking reservations for dinner parties and office parties, that kind of thing.
So great idea, great opportunity for people during the holidays. Maybe you want to have some folks get together. You want to have a nice meal. But if you're like me, you really don't want to cook, and you certainly don't want to clean up all that mess.
Yeah, we'll do it all.
How big of a party can you accommodate here? And again, how small can just two folks come?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But how large of a party could you have?
I want to say our largest was a wedding we did with 85 people.
Oh wow. Okay.
We had a class reunion that had almost 70. And then we had a rehearsal dinner, which was only supposed to be about 30 people. But I guess at the church they said, "Oh, we're going out for dinner,"
Sure.
and that turned into 65 people. We didn't cater that one, but the poor caterer was just going nuts. She was just going nuts. We cater your event for you. We offer you free iced tea, water, and stuff like that. If you have an outside caterer come in, which you're perfectly liable to do, but you just got to make sure they have a license.
Okay.
That's really important.
So folks can have the event here and either have it catered, or they can come and plan a menu with you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
And if it's a small dinner party, we just, what do you need, 48 hours notice
Yeah.
for the dinner?
Yeah.
For a dinner, a special dinner?
I
private
think that's
dinner?
great, and I'll bet you a lot of folks watching the show today had not thought of you guys for a dinner party and for entertaining guests. And what a beautiful showcase for Dublin, and a place to be able to bring people, again, something just a little different. And so many times, I know even for my wife and I, we're looking for somewhere different. We've got a lot of great restaurants in Dublin, in Lawrence County, and that's growing, but another great option here. Let me ask you guys real quick, we're going to take another commercial break in a minute, but in travel today, and I know you've been 2 years into this, but do you see a difference in the way that people travel today and the things that they're looking for, what their expectations are from you versus maybe years ago, and how are you meeting those needs?
Oh, absolutely. I think people are looking for a little more than just a hotel room. You know, they seem to really enjoy coming here. The people that have never been to a bed and breakfast before say, "Oh, this is just so different." You know, you can. It's like being in your own house, and you know, you can sit here and read a book. You can watch a movie if you'd like in your room. Sit out on the porches, walk in the garden. It's just so different, and people really like that. They don't know that they like it until they're here.
Well, and then that you nailed the answer on that. And I know I was thinking that might have been a difficult question for you, but I think you brought out the fact this is not for your I'm in a hurry salesperson. I just need a room to stay in for the night. Not to say that you would not welcome that person and accommodate that person, but this is for a person, again, bed and breakfast, a little more of enjoying the experience of where I'm staying and while I'm here, all the different amenities that you guys have to offer. So wonderful. I think we're going to maybe move around one more time because there's no way we could see everything there is to see here in a 30-minute show. But we're going to look around a little bit. We're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Manuel Vega from Dublin-Macon Cardiology. I've been in the same office in the campus of Fairview Park Hospital since 2004. I usually market myself as being Lawrence County only cardiology group that's available 24 hours, 7 days a week. What it means is I live in town. I live probably 5 minutes from the hospital. This is different from some of the other cardiologists in the area, which mostly reside or live in, probably the closest place will be Macon, Georgia, which is about an hour away. On any given day, my office is open and a patient may come in and see myself or see my PA or my nurse practitioner and actually get an answer immediately than having to wait for weeks or days or waiting until that doctor has another rotation locally. The difference in having a local cardiologist, especially a person with all the credentials and all the boards, is that you get excellent care and you get it locally. I don't have a mission statement, but my statement is go through life and touch people positively and make a difference in somebody else's life. That's how I practice, and that's how I live.
For over 21 years, JT Hanna has provided Dublin and Middle Georgia with quality promotional products and superior service you can count on. JT Hanna specializes in screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We also provide customers with original artwork and logos through our talented in-house design. Our website makes designing and ordering t-shirts easy. You can design, choose from an uploaded template, or upload your own custom logo to easily create a lasting impression. Customers can also create purchase sites to make selling shirts for fundraisers or events easy and stress-free. Whether you need promotional items for your company or next event, JT Hanna can help. We take pride in delivering the highest quality products, and we take pride in serving you. Try us. I think you'll like us. Contact us today at 478-274-1267 or visit us on the web at jthanna.com.
Welcome back to the show. We have come outside now, still at the Page House, still on the grounds, but we are in the spa area now. Joanne, I'll start with you. Tell me a little bit about this area and tell our viewers what we would want them to know about this area of the Page House.
Okay, this is a new addition to the Page House. This building was kind of sitting here as a workshop.
A wood shop, it really.
Yeah, it was pretty dirty. But, and we were approached by a young lady who she does fancy hair, makeup, and she's a masseuse, and she said, "Would you rent that building to me?" You know, and I said, "Well, it really needs to be redone." And we did that. Her and her husband came in and did a lot of the interior work. We added on to the building because it was quite small, and she just worked her magic here, and she's got a full-service spa.
Okay, so did you say makeup as well as
Yeah, she does.
massage?
She does airbrush makeup, fantasy hair. She does
Tell me
manis, pedis.
airbrush makeup, and I'm sure some people watching thinking, that, well, it's just that, but is it actually airbrushing?
Yeah, oh yeah,
and-
it's a spray on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's really
It's like
interesting.
fantasy makeup, you know, for glamour shots and stuff
Okay.
like that.
She does tons of weddings.
Maybe I
Last
need-
year she did about 82 weddings.
I need to make an appointment.
Touch
so
up.
another thing, massage. And wonderful, wonderful, especially again, you're having a great weekend, you're staying at the Page House. You're going to enjoy a great dinner, a great breakfast, and in between, you may want to come over and have a massage. Tell me a little bit about massage, or the different types, or they couples, individuals. Talk to me a little bit about massage.
She has both. You can do a single massage or a couples massage. The room is big enough for that. And she's got all kinds of treatments, all different flavors of treatments. And then after your treatment, she has a soaking tub, which you can just relax in the tub, or there's a shower. So
I'm
it's
feeling
just-
relaxed already. So I see, looking around the room here, all different sorts of products. Tell me, if you can, as much as you can, about some of the products and things in here.
Yes, this is all farm fresh products. They're all organic, and she just handles just that quality of product for all of the hair and the makeup, everything.
So all these things are for purchase.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
some of the things may be things that she would use during a massage
Oh, yeah.
or during a makeup session. Or,
She has,
something, but
I've looked at the menu she has, and she has like a Merlot massage. So I guess you'll smell like Merlot wine.
Citrus.
Citrus, avocados, all this various stuff. Also, since it's part of our property, we can serve food out here as well, and also frozen drinks. We do a Merlot slushy if somebody would like or even just a glass of wine. Someone can come here, have a glass of wine,
a
relax.
glass of wine, relax in the evening or something, or even in the day.
Yeah.
Can I
and
sign you
have a
up?
massage. Man, I'm telling you, it's starting to sound better and better here. So, Page House, weekends, weeknights, massage, the spa. What are hours of operation for the spa?
Well, it's typically by appointment only.
And how do you make an appointment?
She has her own website, and you can also call us, and then we'll give you her
Okay.
number or whatever. It's really her business, but she's handling it quite well.
Help me out here, Mano. We've said she several times, and
I'm
also a
sorry.
chamber member. Let's
I'm sorry. Her name is Cindy Page, just like the Page House. Her husband is Nate Page, and he's also a masseuse as well as being a local EMT. He is a paramedic. Yes. And they're both really. She's been doing it since she was a teenager. She's been involved with beauticians. She's a licensed beautician. She got her masseuse license, and then she also went and trained her husband to also help her husband and wife massages. So,
Awesome. So that's for the couples massage,
Yep.
and then or you can have an individual massage. Just have a nice glass of wine and relax. I want to say thank you real quick, because I don't ever want to forget to say thank you, and thank you for what you guys are doing in the community. Thank you for supporting the chamber. You've been great to us. You work with us when we have folks come in from out of town, and we appreciate that. And we wish Cindy and her husband much success here. With the spa. One more thing before we end the show. While we were walking around in the Page House a little while ago, I was noticing the different rooms and the naming of the rooms, and I think it's a really cool story I want you to share with our viewers. You're about to have a renaming
Yes.
of one of the rooms.
one of our guest rooms, they're all named after someone of prominence within the city of Dublin. We have the Page Room, which is named after Dr. Page. The Smith Room, named after Hardy Smith. The Lovett Suite, and so forth and so on. But we have one suite that is named the Dublin Room, because no one ever really thought of naming the room. So we met a gentleman here. His mother was a teacher in the city of Dublin for 35 years. Her name was Vivian Bullock, elementary teacher. Well, when she passed away, her son stayed with us, and we found that she was a beautiful person. Everybody loved her, and just liked him. And he himself left Dublin, joined the Army, and had quite the career. He was handpicked. I hope I'm getting this right. I know he was handpicked by President Carter to head up the U.S. Marshals, and he was actually the officer that escorted Sirhan Sirhan to court.
Okay.
It's a fascinating story.
And from Dublin.
He's from Dublin, yes.
So
Yeah.
amazing. So it'll be another great room there. I did have the opportunity to tour around. I have before to see the rooms. that Love It Suite, again, I would highly recommend to anyone. You walk in the door, you feel welcome, you feel at home there. But you guys, thank you again, very welcoming. Wish you much, much, much success in the community. Appreciate all that you're doing. Want to tell our viewers today that it's certainly a great day to come to the Page House. Any day is a great day to come to the Page House, just as today and every day is a great day for business in Dublin, Lawrence County. Thank you for joining us.